I am live. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, it's early evening, really, isn't it? So, do you say afternoon or do you say good early evening? Who knows? Hiya, everyone. Hope you're fine, feeling good, ready for our little communion this afternoon. Let me see who's answering me. Hello, hello, Mariana. Hello, darling. Yusarad, hi. Where are you from, you two? Where are you living? I'm in the southeast of England and it's a beautiful day. Really sunny. I don't know yet, Marie. I've not even tuned in yet. God love you, darling. You're on the ball. You're at the starting post, aren't you, Marie? Montreal. Hi, Chrissy. I'm very well. Thank you, darling. Good to see you again. Just saying how beautiful the weather is here. You're from Asia. And you're in the northeast, Marie. Hello, Marie. Good to see you. Hello, Eva. Yes, I know that you're from Sweden. I think I've seen your Facebook long time ago. Colorado here, going to be very hot today. It is. It's quite lovely here. You're from Bournemouth. I used to live in Bournemouth. Cornelia, I used to live in Bournemouth. I used to go to the church in Poole, spiritualist church there. Well, you'll be probably a bit surprised to know. Tammy, hello, Tammy. Nice to see you again. I remember your name. The three, if somebody has a 3-digit name, it's not digits, is it? But the 3-barreled name, then I tend to seem to remember vaguely. Hello, Claire. I am very well. Thank you so much. Well, everybody, thank you for being here. And I intend to do mediumship today. See how I go with it. If it's not so fruitful as I'm hoping it will be, then I shall also use my cards as well to link with your guides and guardian angels. But there's a possibility. I mean, all the influences from all of those that love you, your guides, your friends and family. And so I intend to greet spirit and give out that which I am either seeing, hearing, feeling, or knowing, smelling, tasting. However it comes into me today, I am an open book for them. And the first gentleman that I have here is wearing jeans and he's putting on Wellington boots. So I believe that he worked on the land. I'm hearing the name of Marcy or Marcia. He had a saying about having a tumble or a fall. Actually, it was quite a high tumble and fall that saw him to his end here. And he seems to be in his 30s, possibly. Don't difficult sometimes to tell because sometimes they spirit turn and they feel younger and show themselves younger than they actually were when they were passed. But to my vision, my clairvoyant eye, I see him as about that age, maybe even reaching 40, dark haired. Right. So can anybody take that brief description, please, of said gentleman who came to his physical end by having an accident, worked on the land, wore Wellingtons. He's quite slender, quite slim as well, because the jeans that are fitting him are on very quite thin legs. If you can take that description of the accident, the passing, you just put yes, please. If not, I'll move on. And remember, everybody, there is a delay here. So whilst I'm waiting for some response, there might be a little bit of a lull. What's this, Cornelia? You know that one. Oh, yes, the church. You're answering me about the church, darling. Any takers about this gentleman? Yes or no, please. That would be good. And then it keeps everybody involved and connected. There's nothing worse than silence and a dead energy. I know I'm going up and I'm going toward Wales here. No, no, no. Okay. I don't think there is anybody that can take this sky. All right. Well, we'll start again. Okay. I have a lady with me now. And she is... let me see you, darling. Let me see you. She's brought a birthday cake. So the birthday is either today or just to come. I don't think it's been. The candles are on the cake and the cake is pink and white. So this tells me it's a female's birthday about this time of year. This lady passed in hospital. She presents to be in her late 60s, early 70s. She has ash blonde hair that she used to colour because she was really grey. But she used to have it really set and really lovely. Can anybody take this lady and do have a birthday close by? Anybody, please? Oh, I've gone really dizzy. She used to have dizzy bouts as well. Okay, can you give me any names or anything, Poppet, please? She's telling me she lived in the east of England. Sounds like your mum. Andrea, did she live in the east of England, darling? Hello, Joanne. Hello, darling. Hello, Katie. Good afternoon, Mandy. Andrea? Sorry, not me, no Wales. Let me carry on here. I have a heart condition with this lady as well. That's why she used to get bouts of dizziness. She was taken from home in an ambulance to the hospital when she had an attack. Oh, so dizzy. I got you, sweetie, I've got you. She must have only been about 5'1", 5'2", because her hand is holding my hands now. And she has quite short fingers, this lady. Andrea, forget the east bit and just listen to everything else. Because I'm feeling I've got connection here. Her husband used to go fishing. I believe there were 3 children that she had. I think 2 survived, 1 passed. Okay. You can take all the rest. All right. Well, let's forget about the east bit, sweetie. Let's forget about the east bit. So I've definitely got your mom, sweetie. Andrea, it's good to know she's happy. I can feel the shift in her energy as you've accepted her. I'm always close by. She needs you to know, Andrea, that she's always close by, sweetheart. Always, yeah, always close, sweetie. Loves you to bits. And you knew it. You two were very close. You had a dear friendship, and she trusted you with everything. She trusted you. You had integrity, and she feels that you're very intelligent, and you would always abide by her wishes, especially around the funeral wishes. It was a great, grand funeral because you did everything that she asked you to. You didn't leave a fraction of anything out. She's talking to me here about buttons as well. Why on earth she is, that's not for me to know. But she's talking about missing buttons. And she showed me this cardigan, a favourite cardigan, and buttons were missing. It's a bit off the cuff, but she's trying to give me evidence about situations. And yes, to the funeral. Yes, I know. She was so delighted with it, Andrea. And she's so grateful. She knew she could trust you 100%. She's telling me that she left jewelry. She's showing me a diamond ring here, Andrea. It looks like a three stone diamond ring that I'm seeing. Forgive me if I'm not seeing it quite right. But there's a diamond ring in particular, but she's talking about jewelry here because I keep seeing flashes of gold as well. And she was happy to leave it to you. Andrea, you have a brother, please, as well. She's talking about a younger man here. Yes. Thank you, Andrea. Hello, Judith. Hello, lovely. Oh, she's given me the most beautiful deep rose to give to you. It's wide open. It's like a wild rose, but it's not. It's cultured. It's in the garden, and it's like a deep ruby red. Absolutely fantastic. And she's giving it to me to give to you, Andrea, in memory of her and all the good times and the love that you share. Hello, Diana. I'm still around. Talk to me. I can hear you. Ah, that's why she's just talking about him. But I didn't feel that he was here on the earth plane, but I wasn't sure. So I held back on that. So she's with your brother. She's with your brother, my darling. She's with you. Oh, and he sends so much love to you, Andrea. But I feel that, how can I say this? You lost him quite a while ago, as though I'm feeling here that he was quite young when he was taken back home to spirit. But the love that's flowing from him, and he's grown now, and I'm seeing him as a young man, and he's got the most beautiful smile. He's slender to medium build, just verging on medium build, very handsome, and his hair looks like not quite blonde, but it's a light brown that I'm seeing here, Andrea. And he's brought you sunflowers. Oh, fleur de lis. He's brought you fleur de lis. Only last October that he left. Gosh. Well, somebody here is feeling that it was a long time ago. It might be him or it might be you. It seems a long, long time. But that's how I felt. So I'm sorry for misinterpreting that, Andrea. Yes, he is handsome. I can see him. Yes, I can. Now, like I say, I'm not terribly good with ages. May I say he's over 20, perhaps virgin, late. I got like 18, 19, 20 into 28, something like that, Andrea. I know you do. I know you do, because I think that's why I felt that it feels like it's been so long for you, my darling. But he gives you a big hug. He's just showing me putting his arms around you. I know that you're shorter than him because I feel your head close on his shoulder as he's embracing you, Andrea. Today's a good day to come and say and remind you that we're around you, both Mom and me, and we're not gone a million miles away at all. He was 62. Flipping heck. Oh my God, Andrea. He's showing me in his youth. Do you remember what he looked like between, 2028? Did he have that mid-brown hair, lovely smile, and very handsome and slender, verging on medium, smart casual dress? Oh, I'm so sorry, Andrea. Well, he's chosen to show himself to me as much younger than 62, my darling. I think this is to cheer you up and let you know that he's restored and got his youth back. It's the only way I can describe it to you, because that's what he's doing. Did he go in the army, Andrea? I'm hearing him talk about the army, please. Like, yeah. I'm hearing like, what's that service that you have to do? National service. Thank you, darling. Did he do national service or something? Because I heard army. Oh, your dad. So we've got your dad here. Okay, so your dad's here as well, Andrea. And one of them, either mother, brother, or your father, is taking me round what looks like an outdoor market. But it's like a car boot set, but it veers on antiques. Having a look around the antiques and all the, not the tat, but looking for quality items. Do you understand this, Andrea, please, darling? Because it's something that one of them enjoyed doing so much. And I have a man's hand here picking something up. So it's either your brother or your father that enjoyed browsing through items of interest that they had an interest in. So it's particular, on a particular, yes, market. Yes, I'm there with him. I'm there with him. Now listen, sweetie. I believe this is Father still speaking to me here, because he's saying to me, get on with your life and live it to the best that you possibly can. Know that we're still living, but we're living differently. Yes, we miss holding you. We miss that tactility as well. But we have to get on. We have to find our way and try to be happy and fulfill our lives to its fullest extent. Don't waste a moment in regrets or sadnesses. All right, Andrea? And that's sending all of their love to you today. Father's giving you a whole bunch of daffodils here. A great big bunch of freshly picked daffodils, my darling. And they so want you to be happy and restored to your wellness, they're saying. So they're sending you healing through their love. And remember that they are closer than your own breath. This is what your dad wants me to say to you. Love and hugs from all of them, Andrea. God love you, darling. God love you. That's your message for today. Thank you for working with me, Andrea. Thank you for working with me. I notice you put a black heart there, haven't you? Try to make it green. Alison Plumley, I'm going to try a link with you. Alison, do we have a mum in spirit, please, darling? Do we have a mum in spirit, please? I tell you why, Alison, when I spoke your name, I had a vision of a floral dress. Now, this dress has got white flowers on it, but a navy blue background. And I believe that this lady is middle-aged, bearing on, what's middle-aged, 58, 64, something like that, please. Okay. Now, did your mum have itchy skin, sweetheart? The hearts are red. Now, you see how bad my eyesight is when I'm working. It's because I'm so busy concentrating on what's coming in. I can't see the proper colours. Okay, Andrea, thank you so much. You are, Andrea, listen, oh God, you are very well. It's an honour to speak and blend with your family, and for them to choose to work with me. It's my absolute pleasure. Alison, I was talking to you. She was 64 when she passed. Yes, itching skin. Thank you very much, because she started making me itch. So this is a confirmation that it is actually your mum. But she wants me to say, what about the dress? Don't you think I look fine in my navy blue? The flowers are quite large on this dress, medium large. And it's as though floral would be something that she wouldn't normally choose to wear. But today she's coming attired like this. Basically, it's the energy that she's projecting, which is the blue of Archangel Michael for the protection and courage to yourself, plus the white flowers for purity and faithfulness. And she brings those to you today, my sweet. She's talking about gathering nuts in May. Now, that was either a song or a poem, Alison. That she's. I can hear it in the background. It might be your mum. It might be somebody else trying to get in here. Gathering nuts in May. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just give you what I get, darling. Just give you what I get. Now, and Alison, would you understand, please, why Mum is saying to me, well, what a palaver it's all been. What a palaver it's all been. All right, Cornelia, don't worry, darling. She's talking about a situation around you, Alison, like an eruption. Thank you, darling. But do you understand what Mum's talking to me about, Puppy? And again, I got another lady who's making me go mildly dizzy from the... Yes, it's been crazy few days. Okay. Well, she wants you to know, obviously, by her knowledge, that she's knowing what's going on, that she's close as that, darling, and she's battling in there with you and trying to calm everything down. Because your mum is projecting peacefulness. There's no need for any mayhem. There's no need for people to get on their high horses and let their... I've got coffee in here coming in as well. There's no need for it. What's wrong with a peaceful life? What's wrong with a peaceful life? Your mum didn't like arguments and discord. Not at all, and she still doesn't. She would stand a corner. She's telling me I would stand my corner. But I'd rather walk away than argue with idiots. That's what she's saying to me. That's what she's saying. She's quite straightforward talking to you today, Alison. Put your nose up in the air, she says, and just ignore them. Whatever it is. But somehow I feel that the energies are involved in your home as well. We've got children and chaos going around you, Alison, because I'm feeling a disruption in the home. Heartbroken. Oh, darling, you're heartbroken. Oh, sweetie, this is supposed to heal your heart. It's supposed to heal your heart by letting you know that she's supporting you. I'm hearing her and I'm feeling her great love for you. And when she did that, it was to tell you that she's that close, Puppet. I know it takes an awful long time to get used to missing our loved ones physically. But I hope this is of some comfort to you. Sweetheart, also, as I'm speaking to you, Mummy's showing me a pincushion. But it looks like a pincushion that's set in either an animal or an ornament. Do you know of this, please? She's trying to give me evidential stuff here. Something she was fond of. It's not Mum, it's Grandmum. Because your Grandmum and Mum were very close. She's been gone 8 years. Well, it's still early days as far as I'm concerned. I can't remember how long my mum's been gone. About 30. And I still miss her. And it only seems like yesterday. You take Nan. What, with the pincushion, can you, darling? Can you understand the pincushion, please? Dressmaking here, I'm taking hems up. Good seamstress, clever with her hands, this lady. And I've got freckles on her face. Freckly skin. And a lovely smile. Absolutely. And I feel that your ladies were very down to earth, practical, get on with life women, Alison. That's what I'm feeling. But they're there supporting you, my darling. They're there trying to calm all the energies that have erupted. There's a reason for this, of course, as there's a reason for everything in life. But you watch, she says. It will disappear just as quickly as it arrived. That's what Mum is saying. That is what Mum is saying. Yeah, see, I could tell that when she was saying about the idiots. She wouldn't stand for nonsense. She's got no patience with it. Even though because she's a patient person, she can't see all the need for anything other than that. I mean, she understands people. She's very accepting of other people. She understands their points of view, but there's no need for causing problems. That's what she's saying. Now, earlier on, I had a birthday cake given to me. And I have another birthday cake being given to me here, Alison, from both Nan and Mom. I believe that Nan would have baked a birthday cake because I know that this is homemade. And I'll tell you, it's tiered. It's not a normal double-decker birthday cake. It's made of 3 tiers. That's important that I tell you that. Because somewhere you must remember a 3-tier birthday cake. And it must be a celebration close that Nan or Mum are talking about here. That's right, she says. That's your Nan. She's saying to me, that's right. You just tell her what we tell you. I am. Victoria Sponge, is that what it is? All right, darling. But it's definitely 3-tiered. Do you understand a 3-tier? This is a celebration cake. Is there a wedding anniversary close by, Alison? Can you think? And I have the most beautiful, poppies, Alison, the beautiful deep red gigantic poppies. Well, I don't have those, but what I do have are the most glorious, beautiful orange ones to give to you, Alison. All right, darling, with all of their love. And they've really enjoyed talking to you. Keep talking to them. They hear every word that you utter. Well, even before you utter them. They know your heart. They know your mind. They're as close as that. December wedding anniversary. No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm going to try and get... There's a lucky horseshoe on the top of it. A lucky silver horseshoe on the top of this cake that your nanny's giving to me. But you see, there's no pink or blue icing on it. So it's not female nor male. It's all white with a lucky silver horseshoe. I'll just leave it with you, my darling, as it is. Could be symbolic for you, but I can see it as clear as anything. And I'll leave their love with you, Puppet, because I have to move on now. And they're thanking me. They're so kind, Alison. I hope you've enjoyed hearing from them. Your son's birthday in July. Okay. Well, just take the cake for sweetness, but take the lucky horseshoe for some luck coming in. That's not a prediction, but it is definitely that silver horseshoe was definitely there. And horseshoes are about luck. So just take it as a gift from them, my darling. Let me see where I'm going. Oh, you're welcome, Alison. So welcome. Okay, now listen, I've got a gentleman with me, everybody. Please, will you hear me? Now, that wasn't me saying, please, will you hear me? This was a gentleman. Please, will you hear me? Yes, I will hear you, sweetie. It's my turn. I've waited ages. Have you, Puppet? Oh, now I have the name Brian and I have the name Bill. 2 names being brought forward here. I have a gentleman who seems to be about 5'10", 5'11", not quite hitting 6 foot. He has short hair that is white grey, and it is somewhat a tiny bit wavy on the top, but it's longer on the top, combed back. He's wearing either black or brown plastic rimmed spectacles. He keeps them in his top pocket, and he has a handkerchief in his top pocket as well, because he keeps wiping the glasses before he puts them back on his eyes. And his glasses always just slip down his nose. He says his nose was quite big. And he's here today. He used to read the great big large newspapers, Sunday Telegraph, was adverse to reading the Mirror, the Daily Express is showing me as well. Can anybody take that information from this gentleman, please? Please. One of his family, a man, either his father or his grandfather, used to smoke a pipe as well in the old days, he's telling me. And whoever he's come for, he's come to wish them all the very best for an upcoming event. Any takers, please? Judith, I've heard the name Judith. And used to suffer with nausea as well, on and off before his passing. One of the boys in the family had a earring that was put into his ear, which he didn't like. And I'm going to be quiet now till somebody answers me. You know, Brian, don't recognize the glasses, used to read, but not in this country. Doesn't matter about the country, Cornella. Doesn't matter, didn't say anything about where he lived. You don't recognize the glasses. They were quite prominent, Cornella, so I don't think it's for you. You're having an operation in 11 days' time. Well, you know the reading. Do you recognize that the gentleman, Cornelia, do you remember he used to read that? He showed me a great big newspaper. that he was reading. I don't think so, Chrissy. I'm not connecting with you, honey. I read it, Chrissy. You're having an operation in 11 days. No, not prominent. Okay, it can't be for you then. It has to be the information that the man is giving to me, all of it. Otherwise, I'm not placing him in the right manner. This man has also lived in Australia. He's taken me to Australia. He's either visited or lived there. Sweetie, I'm going to have to let you go by because nobody's picking you up. I'm and he loved donuts, ring donuts with the center out. Not jam donuts, the ring donuts. Unless he's calling me a donut. That wouldn't be a first time. Okay. Yeah, but it had to be the big newspaper puppet. It was the big, and he even took me to the Daily Express. So I know he's been around London. I know he's lived in the city. I know he was a white collar worker. Always used to use public transport because using a car in London was a nightmare. No, I'm not in South Africa, puppet. Okay. I'm going to have to leave you be. So sorry. Can you continue to listen? And does anybody know the surname of Broom, please? Broom. The surname of Broom. Now, I have a lady here who was short, dark-haired, about a size 16. But when she greeted you, whoever it is I'm wanting to connect with, she came round the back of the chair or the settee and put her arms around you at the front, and her head would be at the side of your head. And this is how she would love you and give you a kiss on the face. Does this lady sound? I knew a family of brothers by the name of Broom. Did you? So who am I speaking with? Because you're coming up as on 9 Lives. Like, is that Stacey? Stacey, does it resonate that this lady who was with me would come and put her arms around the front, and then kiss, do you get that? Surname Moon. Yes, it was your gran. She used to dye her hair as she got older, didn't she? Dark. Because I see this head of dark hair, unless she kept her own dark hair for ages and ages, Stacey. I love you. I just want you to know I love you. I'm always there. I'm always pottering around. You hear me? You hear me? I'm close by. Again, we've got celebrations around your birthday. Your birthday. Your home, Stacey. Not that would be not that would be Nana. You mean she didn't dye her hair black? This lady's got black hair, and it was cut. It was straight hair. It was cut just below the ears, and it was parted here and over that way. Oh no. This lady's got almost jet black hair, Stacey. We got my second birthday to your granddaughter's. Yeah, well, this lady's telling me about that. Could this be an auntie, I wonder, then? Maybe you expect your Nana, but yes, Nana had jet black hair. Well, that's how she's greeting me, darling. That's how she's greeting me. So I have got your Nana. Sorry, I thought you said no. No, that would be Nana. What did you? Oh, never mind. Anyway, here to help celebrate. Here to give you that ever-loving love that you know about. But it's always good to hear it from somebody else. You love to get readings yourself because it's a treat and it's a rarity because you're so busy working on behalf of other people all the time. And she's talking to me about full moons. It's going to be another full moon soon and you can howl at it. That's what she's saying. Not Gran, but Nana. Oh, I see. Oh, God, you people. I swear to God, so pedantic. But it's important because that's how we separate grandmothers, isn't it? One we call Gran, one we call Nana. You don't want to hear what I used to call my second grandma. She was a bloody nightmare. Couldn't stand the woman. You need to howl at it, dear darling. Well, that's what she's telling you to do. That let it all out. Let it all out, sweetheart. Let that animal instinct drive you forward. Don't hold back. You hold yourself back too much, she's saying. Restrict yourself. Too confining in your lifestyle. She wants you to go out traveling and having some enjoyment. You're stuck in a rut. This is what she's saying to me, Stacey. I'm so sorry, but that's what I've got to tell you. And she's laughing. But she said, she'll know I'm right. She'll know I'm absolutely right. And there's a reason why she's stuck in the rut. And she knows who causes it. This is what she's saying to me, Stacey. Do you understand where she's coming from, darling? Hello, Christine. She's right, and I'm trying. They're never wrong. This is the trouble in it, Stacey. We sometimes don't want to hear what they have to say when it's straightforward for our own good, but take her love, my darling. That's the main thing. Oh, and when I say that, she's just made her heart a great big piece of silver and she's passing it to you. You've got me hook, line and sinker, endeavoring to make your life better all the time because I can make things improve, and I'll be there knocking at your door, which is your head, your mind. I'm going to speak to you even when you can't listen because it's too noisy. This is what she's saying. All right. That's it. It was Stacey I was speaking because I've got two. I've got online psychic readings and I've got, who was I just giving that message to? I thought it was to Stacey. She knows the chaos. She knows that I've got two. I've got online psychic and I've got FindMeMedium. So you're coming in on two. You're coming in on both. How strange. Doesn't matter anyway. So long as you've got the message, that's all that matters. Take that hug. Take that love. Take what she said, my darling. God bless you. Trevor. I got somebody calling Trevor here. There's no Trevor on here. So I've got a Trevor. Somebody's been calling Trevor. Somebody on here know a Trevor that they've been trying to speak to in spirit, please. It's almost like you're shouting the name. Oh, thanks, Chrissy. Thank you, darling. Trevor's your brother. Brother-in-law just passed. Oh, right. Well, he's here as well, Puppet. He's here as well. Oh, fantastic is that? That was so loud, Stacey. He's laughing. He's going, yeah, I can do it as well. Not only the old folk, those that have been gone for some, I can do it as well. It's not like they say, it doesn't matter. Depends on who you are, who the medium is, and what your intentions are, he's saying. There you go, Stacey. Lots of love from him too. Lots of love from him. Oh, God. Brother-in-law, is this your partner's brother? Because all of a sudden the love energy changed and I got a man in my mind. And so can I please give you his love to give to his family? Please, Stacey. Yeah, I knew it because as soon as he came in with that other love, I knew that was for your partner. And I've gone really lightheaded with him. She'll know why, he says. She knows exactly why I was lightheaded. Glad you get 3. God, he's strong, Stacey. Considering he's not been gone so long. How long did you say he passed? Just recently. Yes, you do know why. You do know why. Excellent. Just passed. Excellent. Take his very real love. So much love from Trevor. So much love from him. He's brought red. He's showing me either a piece of material or a file. It's square and it's red. And he's holding it in his right hand. But he's not telling me why I can see it. This is something about imagination. Red was one of it. Oh, that's it then. He's just showing me. Okay, well done. Thank you, Trevor. Still is, he says. It's still my favourite colour. Sod all the rainbow colours. He says, I like real red. And laughs. He's so happy. He's so happy, darling. I'm going to leave his love with you and pass on. God love you, darling. Thank you, Christine. It's very kind of you. I'm just doing mediumship today, which is not always the easiest thing to do online when you can't see people. But it seems to be going all right without the cards. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Now, I need to speak to somebody here, please, whose loved one is close to me and is telling me has a great love of elephants, all things elephants, watching them in Africa on the television videos, has ornaments of collections of elephants. And the one that I can see at the moment is like little Dumbo in the Walt Disney film. And that's where I first got my love of elephants. But I love Africa as well, not just elephants, because I can see tigers and giraffes, but this is behind the elephant. The elephant is the main connection link here from somebody. Christine, it's you, is it? Is it you, darling? Let me see if there's anybody else. I don't mean to pass you by, but it's important to wait, because sometimes you get treble links, can't you? And I'd just be from Africa. Let's go with you then, sweetheart. Christine, you got brother in spirit, please, lovely. If you've got brother in spirit, I've got this brother energy. Father, mother, the whole kit and caboodle. Well, you know, I can hear Irish, Christine. I can hear Irish being spoken. Proper Irish. Brother-in-law. I want to know. He's wearing brown. He's wearing a brown suit, dark brown suit. And he says it's about humility, and then he laughs. So I don't think it really means that. There's lots of dancing going on. And there's children. There are children in the family past. There's a baby, and I can see a little girl of about 3 or 4 years of age as well, Christine. Now, as I link with Father, there's a seriousness about this link. It's as though, might I say, that I'm feeling that he was quite proper, rigid. This man that I'm feeling, it might not be Dad if it's not his description, but I'm feeling this man, and he's very upright and stern looking, but he didn't have a stern heart. My son and sister's daughter. Oh, God love you, Christine. God love you, darling. I'm seeing and enjoying the children. They're at the center of this party, this celebration of a joy, of just the love of the family unit being together, the being reunited together. There's a recent passing. Someone's just recently joined. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. His heart was different. There is a recent passing that they've welcomed someone into spirit, Christine. Who is it? They're not telling me, but this is what the celebration is about. And I'm feeling and sensing an elderly lady, please. And I've been looking in a beautiful deep pond. It's so blue, it's not murky, it has clarity. And this is you. I see you looking in a pond. And when you look in the pond, you don't see Christine physically. You see the spirit of yourself. So you're highly aware of the spirit that you are. Yes, together, Irish daughter-in-law just passed. Yes, that's what they're all celebrating, my lovely. That's what they're all celebrating. Raising a little glass too. Dancing and celebrating. Even the children are in the center. And the children are growing, and they're beautiful and so pure. And they're living life with its richness, they're saying. You feed the dogs on a pond, do you, darling? You'd feed any animal. I would. Just the way that we are, isn't it? You always look, don't you? I know from, I don't know that much about you, Christine. You know I don't. But I do know that you love taking photographs of when you see spirit faces and things in trees and water. And so I'm trying to veer away from that. I'm only wanting to hear what, but I know that they showed me very clearly, this is your guide, this clear pond. And I see you, and when you're looking, if you looked into the pond of clear, there's just a white, yellow light that comes back at me. I can't see your face. I just see your pure energy, and it's beautiful. Oh, your son is devastated. I should think he is, baby. I should think he is. It's too young, isn't it? Is cancer involved, Christine? Is cancer involved here? I'm afraid I cannot see your daughter-in-law. I can't see her. But I know the family. I've welcomed her wholeheartedly and loving her. You can ask any question you like, Amanda. Yes. Yes, because when you were talking about her, I felt cancer. God love her. I'm so sorry, Christine. I pray for your son. Please, everybody, if you could pray for Christine's son. What's his name, sweetie? What's his name? no age, is it? Prime of her life. Prime of her life. What's your son's name? We'll pray for the healing of his heart. God love him. So sorry, Christine. You are fond of her yourself, though. So take my sympathies. Do no one to tell us his name? Craig? Oh, you're staying. Good for you, Mom. Good for you, darling. What else would you do? God love you. Have all of our prayers for him. And you. And know that your family have been forward today to let you know that she's been greeted and loved. And heaven is celebrating at her arrival, my darling. God love you, Christine. And may the light illuminate your grief so that it's lifted from its heaviness. Thank you, Christine. We'll take that love, won't we, people, from Craig. Kind of him. Christine, so I got a young dog in spirit as well, please. I also have a young dog that passed too early. Accident. Can you take a puppy, or have I moved on? Can you take a puppy, please? Because this dog is with Craig's wife as a comfort. Me, your son's dog. The dog's with his wife, darling. All right. Was it young, please? Because I'm feeling a young dog. I need to know this. It's only to help me as the medium. I need to know that I'm feeling. I can't see, but I know it's young. They're working with the energy with me. I'm feeling the energy. So it's like reading Braille. The energy, it gives you a picture, a different sort of sight. But I know I have a young dog, likened to a puppy, that's with your son's wife. Who knows, maybe restored to puppyhood as he went back to spirit. Anyway, Christine, I'm going to leave that with you so that you can get on with the rest of your day. Thank you for joining us. Okay. Does anybody here know Malcolm, please? Very quickly. Anybody know Malcolm, please? Christine, you deserve nothing less, nor does your son. It matters, that's what we're here for. It makes a difference. Might not be huge, but it makes a difference. Anybody know Malcolm, please? Had a lot to do with... Oh, Sarah. You know Malcolm, that had a lot to do with cars, because I've got a car here with Malcolm, but all the tyres are off of the car. Like the wheels have been dismantled from this car. Make any sense? Are you listening, Cornelia? You know of anybody? This Malcolm, who passed, is middle-aged, quite rotund around the middle. Excellent, Christine. It will. Oh, Bethany, God love you, darling. You're very, very welcome. You wouldn't know, sorry. Oh, I see, I understand. So you know Malcolm, but you don't know anything about him. What about you, Cornelia? Does your man, did he mess with cars, middle-aged, rotund around the middle? Could also ride motorbikes as well, he's telling me. So who knows a man, passed into spirit, always tinkering with vehicles, cars, could also ride bicycles. If I didn't, he used, there's a corner shop that sold bikes that he used to frequent often as well. I'll wait for your reply. Yes, I am. Past around 60, 70 used to be a farmer and B&B. But what about the cars, Cornelia, and the motorbikes? Can you take that? Because I didn't get anything about a farmer and I didn't get anything about a B&B. Name of Malcolm. Used to tinker, not sure about that. Okay, then it's not for you, Cornelia. I'm so sorry. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. It's time for me to go and let Stacey get on with making ready for the next medium this evening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working with me and for sharing in the love and the healing this day. We thank Spirit. We thank your beloved friends and family, even if you didn't hear from them. You bet your boots, if you're there, they are. So until I see you in a fortnight's time, love to you all. Be content, even if you can't be happy, and try living in the moment. Enjoy every one of them. Au revoir, good night, and God bless. Over and out.